boys and girls. I am going to show you how to make your own owl today. So you need a scissors, you're going to need glue, and then you have this plastic bag that was in the first bag that I dropped off. Either you had the elephant or the cats, I think, and it would have been in that bag. All right? So first you're going to take out all the things inside and make sure that you have 2 cupcake things that look like this. Let's set those aside. We are going to set the construction paper squares to the side too. And then you have a cutout or a tracer of an owl. It's already traced for you. Now, I want you to look at it before we go ahead and cut it. Do you notice that this part is shorter than this part? This is the long part. This is where the head of the owl is, okay? And the short part, well, that's the bottom of the owl. So make sure when you cut it out and you're done cutting it out, you put the top with the long part of the owl, okay? All right, Mrs. Gustafson's gonna cut it out. And of course, remember when we cut, we always hold on to the paper and we move the paper. We don't need to move the scissors except for it to go up and down too much, right? Now, don't forget, when you're done cutting all this stuff out and you have all these scraps, you need to clean it up. All right, here we go. And then I'm going to cut the bottom. And remember, see how this is the short part? This has a short curved line, and the other has a big. So when I look at it, I know that this right here, because it's longer, is the top of the owl. And this is shorter. This is the bottom of the owl. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to glue on the 2 eyes. Aren't those crazy eyes? But remember when I showed you the book yesterday and we talked about the the owl's eyes? And remember, it has the yellow part, and then it has like a black and then a yellow in the middle. So let's go ahead and glue them on. You might want to try to crunch them up a little bit so that you, I'm going to open my glue. And if your glue is crusty, remember, you just kind of peel that top off. Sometimes I use my scissors just to kind of peel it off. Oh, look, it came right off. Okay, put the glue right where you're going to put your cupcake holder. Okay? And then I'm going to press for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I'm going to put the other one down. You might want to crunch it up a little bit so it's not too wide. And then you're going to want to put the other one right kind of down across from the next one. Okay, and then you can hold that one too. And you want to kind of even them out. Take a look. Are they even? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Now, that's what was casting that light in that book, their wonderful eyes. The next part that we're going to do is the black part of the eye. So you're going to take your 2 squares, your blacks, and if you're not sure about if you're not sure about being able to just cut it all by itself, then I'm going to say go ahead and make 2 big circles. Or you could make 1 and then cut them out. So you could draw your circles and make sure it uses the whole square. And then I'm going to cut both of them out at the same time and make magic. Okay? Cut them as best as you can. And then I have 2 of them here that I cut at the same time. Voila! Now, do not get rid of these. You're going to need this piece, so don't get rid of it yet. And then you're going to put right in the middle of your muffin paper right in the middle. You're going to put your black part of your eye. Okay, and then hold it again for another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we've got to put the middle yellows. Now, I'm going to use my pencil. You do not want to make it the same size as the black. So you're going to make it a little bit smaller, probably like that. And I drew my circle again because sometimes I'm not good at cutting them out. But I am going to cut them out at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out my circle. Just like that. Fabulous. 2, ready? Woo! And then you glue them to the middle. So I'm going to make a dot in the middle. Now, we have talked about the fact that in the middle of people's eyes and in the middle of animals' eyes, there's a pupil. Remember? And that's that little black dot. So you're going to take this and you're going to make a little black circle. And you can draw the circle if you want. Otherwise, you can just cut it out, which I just kind of cut it out. But I used my scraps. See how I cut it out right of that scrap? And then I'm going to put a small little dot, not a lot, and I'm going to put the pupil in the middle of that eye. And then I have another black piece, and here's a big corner, and I am going to cut that another circle out. All right, and then put the dot in the middle, right? And then there. Look at that. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to have your orange piece. What do you think this will be? Yes, it's the beak. So remember how we've done this before where you fold it to a triangle? I folded it to a triangle. Watch that, how I did it again. I turned it this way towards me with the point, and then I put the 2 points together and I made a triangle. Now, the next thing you'll do is put that beak or mouth, whatever you want to call it, right here, and you're going to hold it. I'm going to hold this for 10. But notice how I'm not gluing the flap down. I only glue one side down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, the next thing you'll do is you will take your brown. You can use a crayon, or you can use, I'm going to use a darker brown than that. You can use your crayon or a colored pencil. And remember when I said it has lots of feathers and how the feathers went on the owl? Look at how those feathers are going across on the owl. Let's go ahead and make those feathers going across on the owl. So you'll make a lot of lines going across. Make some going this way too, right? All right, now, if you want, you could draw the talons on the bottom here. You could make those talons if you want. Let's see what they look like here on the owl. You can see them. They're kind of brown in color too. So you could make them look like sharp points if you want to here. You could kind of go like this and make sharp points coming out for the talons. And you could make another talon coming here with the point. I think I saw 3. And if you want, you can add 3 more over here. They're kind of like fingernails or toenails. All right, and then maybe another one. Okay, now let's take a look at the top and the head here. Okay, do you think we should add some feathers up here too? I do. So go ahead and make sure they're dry. You're not moving them too much. And make some feathers going across the top of the head of your owl too. All right, and I missed some spots down here. Maybe on the side of the owl too, you'll make those feathers. And you are done with your owl. Looks adorable. All right, get to work. Have a great day.